I just want to make a quick video here addressing some allegations that have been thrown my way in the past couple days. I'm sure it's not really a big deal, but it is something that I feel like I have to make a video here on the channel and address before it gets to anything that might be something that I can't control. Before anything, I'd like to say thank you to these TikTok psychics don't stop. I find myself doom scrolling through the feed, and now because I've looked up psychics so much, it only shows me psychics. Now, ordinarily, I wouldn't have a problem with this, seeing that most psychics are attractive young ladies, but it boggles my mind that this retardation is mainstream. The topic at hand today is going to be the use of something called a pendulum. Now, this is a pendulum. You can see that it's just a weight on some sort of string or a piece of metal. Now, these are used by crystal girls to determine whether or not you're worthy of their vagina. I personally bought this from Five Below along with a tarot deck because I wanted to do a video on that for the PigCake Magic Academy, the home of over 1,500 videos going over card stuff, coin stuff. If you want to become a magician, these videos are designed to make you the best magician you could possibly be. Look at the amount of content you get access to the moment you sign up, all for the low price of a White Claw a month. And as you can see, it's a very simple system. All we have is a pendulum that's hanging on a string or a piece of metal, and me, the operator. Now, by thinking certain things, I could cause the pendulum to move. So for example, if it goes into a circle, I'm gay. And we could see that the pendulum starts moving in a circle. Look at that. Look at that. And as you can see from this next video, the energy contained within the individual is so intense that she's vibrating.
Okay. Angels from the highest good, angels from the highest light. I am here asking you for the collective today.
What color's the pendulum? I bet you don't know because you're disgusting. Get your mind out of the gutter.
I'm trying to stay as still as I can. So it's going in a right circle. And this means yes.
Now, what psychics use pendulums is to ask it questions or to use it as a means to communicate with otherworldly beings. They'll channel the energy of these individuals onto the pendulum, and they're causing the pendulum to move and therefore answering your question.
Okay, can you stop? Will they be coming back this month? Yes.
Now, it's very important that when you take one of these tits, when you take one of these tits, oh boy, when you're holding one of these breasts, whoa, this is really a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. You take your big ass titty and you, this isn't a joke at this point. When you're holding your big fucking tits, the pendulum's always being held by the operator. Now, the reason for this is because of a certain principle that I'm going to share later on in the video, but for now, suffice to say that it's not spirits. Here is someone that's talking about certain tips that you might have when using a pendulum.
Pendulum tips and tricks, part 2. Do this each and every time you use your pendulum. Once again, drape the pendulum over your finger to ensure that you hold it steady, and not only that, it prevents you from swinging it on your own. You simply just can't do it.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. The whole point of holding the pendulum yourself is that you are the one that's actually causing it to move. It's a thing called the ideomotor reflex, although it should really be called the idiot motor reflex. Do this. You could do this yourself. Grab a little weight, grab a necklace, and hold it in front of you and think circle. And you're going to see that it's going to start moving in circle. You could try to make your hands not move, but because you're holding this thing and it's in a weird position, it's going to move in the way that you want it to. If you want it to move in a line, for example, you could actually cause it to move in a line, again, just by thinking it. And you could also try your best not to move it yourself, and it's still going to happen. You're not using the power of an otherworldly being. You're just shaking a damn thing. And of course, where would we be if they didn't eat themselves? So here we have an individual that is debunking the use of the pendulum.
And a reminder that if you come on TikTok and you find someone giving readings with a pendulum like this, you're being fucking scammed. We don't force our pendulums to move. That's how you get manipulated. The same way that if you tell a psychic medium, I want to talk to my grandpa, he passed away in a car accident, and then that psychic medium goes, wow, I feel like his death was really quick and tragic and he didn't feel anything, but he loves and misses you. No, that's not fucking evidence.
You got me in the first half there. I thought that maybe she was going to go into the actual reason why these are scams. But no, she herself is a psychic medium. So the golden ratio of retardation is present, my friends. It's a magic trick. It's something you could use to pick up chicks. Now, you yourself don't have to be the one that holds it. You could actually have somebody else hold the thing, and it's gonna move if you guide them. You could tell them, hey, yo, if that thing starts moving in a circle, then, well, we're gonna have to do some, But usually the only thing this is good for is getting me on a restraining order. So some advice at the end of the video. Usually I like to give advice based on something else that's completely different than the subject matter of the video because, well, it's actually useful advice unlike the bulk of the video. And today I was doing dips and I wanted to look for a chain so I could hang some weights off of my neck and do dips with a little bit more weight to add a little bit more intensity to the workout. And I realized, oh, I could just put the weights in a book bag. Just put the weights in a book bag, and depending if you put it on your back or on your front, you now have what is essentially a weighted sort of vest or something that might cost a lot more money. All you're doing is just putting the little plates inside, and you could really adjust it. The book bag is quite rigorous and robust, so you could actually stuff it with a lot more weights than you would think, and you could actually do dips with weights and get bigger so that you could beat people up when they make fun of your height and or profession.
I see you again, when 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 I see you again.